It's Portland Bulldogs boys basketball on WPPS, brought to you by the Portland Public Schools. Promise, prepared, and empowered. Now we send you to the broadcast booth with Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt. Good evening. It's January 2nd, 2019, and we are here at the home of the Gorham Rams for tonight's exciting boys basketball action between the Rams and your Portland Bulldogs. This is Steve Schwartz along with Frank Myatt and Bobby Tavanian on camera for WPPS TV 1302. Frank, the Dogs come into tonight 5-1, a very, very big victory against Deering. The last victory for Portland of the year. Gorham, on the other hand, 3-2.
3-2, Steve, but also one of the preseason favorites in AA South. Look for them to try to get inside-out shooters. Threes coming from Bodie Meter, Tyler Haynes, Nick Stroud, among others. And they really have been able to hit the three as a barrage. They almost closed an 11-point deficit against Deering in the final couple minutes by that ability to hit inside-out. But for Portland, they're going to have to look to rebound, limit Gorham's chances to one, and get out and run. This Gorham team likes to press. We'll see if they do it against Portland, and I know that Coach Russo likes to run as well.
Well, we can also say that to round it out, Jordan Breton is averaging 11 points for the Rams as well. And we know, of course, on the other side of things, we've got Pedro, Trey, Simon, Ethan, really, and company here. Gaddis, the last two games that Louis Gaddis has had have really been tremendous, including 7 against Deering and an important three-pointer at a crucial time. We're going to go ahead now with the announcements and the introductions of the players.
For your Rams, the junior co-captain, number 23, Jordan Breton.
And, of course, Alato having a great year for the Bulldogs this year. Leading in scoring.
Sophomore, number 31, For Portland, the senior, number 23, Trey Ballou. For the Rams, the junior co-captain, number 35, Nick Stroud. For the Portland Bulldogs, the senior, number 30, Simon Chadbourne. For your Rams, the senior co-captain, number 43, Tyler Haynes. For the Bulldogs, the senior, number 33, Louis Gaddis. And for your Rams, the junior, number 52, Ryan Reno. The Bulldogs are coached by Mr. Joe Russo, assisted by Joe Giordano, Dylan Goodman, Carmine Ruo, and Joel Rogers. The Rams are coached by Mr. Mark Carter, Mr. Greg Morton, and Mr. Chris Crosby. Ladies and gentlemen, you can please rise, remove your caps, face the flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
So a nice rendition of the national anthem. You can see that in Gorham, Gorham High School citizens value respect, honesty, courage, compassion, and responsibility. Go a little bit to the right, and you will see the storied history of the basketball team here in terms of who has scored 1,000 points. Emily Esposito on the left. On the right, Grace McGoldrick, 2 Gatorade Players of the Year for the Gorham girls. And up top is our friend Kelly Butterfield, who we know down in Portland now. And really just a tremendous tradition here in Gorham. We're going to go ahead and get set for the tip-off. Trey Ballou will be jumping against Ryan Reno. Gaddis comes up with it, goes high off the glass and in. I don't know why I would think this, but I'm not sure that in years past I would have said Louis Gaddis has a sweet shot. Let me tell you, though, he does. And he's also just a very, very aggressive player.
Absolutely, Steve. Well, Energizer Bunny off the bench. Portland need the energy coming out, and they have it.
Alado with the rebound now, and he's got Jordan Breton on him, although it looks like a 2-3 zone.
That'll stay Portland basketball off the deflection. Gorham coached by Mark Carter, one of the few coaches who can match Coach Russo's longevity, his 34th year of varsity coaching, including over 25 at Westbrook High School.
Alado up. Doesn't fall, but it's going to be Portland ball.
That could have been a push on Fonseca. Interesting to note, Steve, 3 officials tonight, as we'll see in tournament play. As this was one of the early preseason picks as a potential state championship preview.
Gaddis inside. Oh my goodness.
That's
what
good
a move.
handiwork. Using his big frame.
Gorham yet to be on the board, a minute in, 4-0 Bulldogs. Inside. It does not fall, and Simon with the rebound.
And Trey Ballou has to step up there. Luckily, the shot didn't fall, but relatively uncontested.
Gaddis from downtown.
Oh, why not? When you're hot, you're hot.
Feeling it. It is 7-0. Lou Gaddis, 0 for the Rams. We'll be back. Inbounding it now with the ball is Tyler Haynes.
A little man pressure from Portland here.
Broken quickly, though, over center court by Grant Nato. As they run their set, and it is in for Tyler Haynes for 3.
He's one of their shooters, Steve, so Portland has to close out on him.
Alado. Oh, stolen. First turnover.
Haynes read him like a book.
But Alado gets the rebound. And it's going to be a foul.
Gorham foul number 35, Nick Stroud. His first team.
That'll be on Nick Strout.
Number 3 still in my hand and entering the game for Portland.
Left Mahan alone in the corner, but he airs it out. Deflection off Haynes. Stay Portland ball.
Gorham has another girls player, Mackenzie Holmes, who is another candidate for a Gatorade Award. She's going to be going to Indiana University to play basketball.
And I would say she's the favorite. Grabbed over 20 rebounds against Deering earlier this year.
Heck of a block by Reno. Ballou follows,
shift.
can't convert.
Let's see how Trey responds.
Ooh.
Portland biting on the shot fakes.
And we'll have a foul.
That'll be on Reno over the back. His first, Gorham second.
Rams foul number 52, Ryan Reno.
7-3 is the score. 5:23 left here in the first quarter. High up from Perch. at center court here at Gorham High School. Bobby Tavanian doing his usually brilliant camera work. Trey Ballou up and in the hard way. It goes. It's 9-3. It's a 6-point dog lead with 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
And good to see Ballou get aggressive to the ball, bang in, put up a shot.
Fonseca with that, and he's fouled.
And Gorham absolutely not afraid to live and die by the three, as we've seen so far.
And evidently not afraid to live and die by the foul on the rebound.
Tyler Haynes. His first team foul number 3.
Haynes' first foul. 3 team fouls to none for Portland. Of course, we know that can change in a hurry. Gaddis posting up, and here is Ballou at the foul line.
Good work by Mahan to get around the box.
Oh, unfortunately, though, a misfeed. Stillman Mahan has entered the game for Portland. Inside, Reno with Gaddis on him. High off the glass. There's a foul. Follows his own shot. And, yeah, we're going to have a foul.
That'll be a foul on Gaddis on the reach. He tried to set up for a charge off the first dump inside, but it wasn't there.
And then the second he wanted a jump.
And second he went after the ball. Again, good physical play by Gaddis.
Richard Greenwood will check in, and Gaddis will take a seat with 4:22 left in the first quarter.
Chadbourne overplaying. There's that inside-out look by Strout, but
the outlet to Simon.
Nothing falling.
Around the horn, Greenwood in the corner. That's not going to fall.
A good ball reversal from Portland, but nothing doing on the shot.
Breton with that rebound. It came to him anyway. Ooh.
That'll be a hand check on Chadbourne.
Portland's second foul. Ronaldo Wakati will check in for Greenwood.
Number 1, Ronaldo Wakati in the game for Portland.
Off-ball foul on Mahan. Saw some physical play early that the officials let go. Now they're really starting to tighten up.
And the teams are tied. 3 fouls apiece. Way downtown. Fonseca keeps getting those rebounds off the threes.
And Gorham is ice cold right now, Steve.
Of course, nobody has scored for the last minute and a half. Pedro inside. Oh, with the left hand up.
Good strong take. Coach Carter will want a timeout.
And so will we take one with 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. 11-3, Dogs in front. Here we go after the Gorham timeout. We'll see if they can adjust. It's an 8-point deficit for Gorham right now. 3.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. And they're just not falling. And the rebound to Ballou on the tip by Chadbourne. Maine inside. Ooh.
Good physical play by Gorham on defense.
Yeah, Ballou with the rebound, and he is fouled.
Nah, they're going to call it a jump ball. Not sure about that one, Steve. Looked like he had an awful lot of arm, and I hate to sound like Johnny Most up here, but he got killed.
McFilthy and McNasty.
We even got Bobby going.
Bobby Tavanian has coined the phrase football basketball. That's going to go to nowhere. Well, it's a nice save, but a little too high by Tom Nelson, who has checked in for Gorham. Jeremiah Lotto will check in for Stillman Mahan, and Michael Knight will check in for Tyler Haynes, as he will take a seat here. He's been relatively quiet. He's got 1 3-pointer, the only Gorham points tonight.
That'd be a reach. I think it'll be on 14 Bodie meter, but we'll wait for the indication.
It is.
Fourth team foul for the Rams.
His first personal.
Not to be confused with the great skier,
Bodie Miller.
Simon Chadbourne's going to take a rest here as Stillman Mahan checks back in for the Dogs. Inside is Olato, and he gets fouled. Shooting 2.
Gorham foul number 23, Jordan Bretton. His first personal, team foul number 5.
His first, so Gorham spreading around as 5 different players have fouls. 3 Bulldogs do. At the line is Olato. No, he doesn't hit those 2, and Ryan Reno will get the rebound. Whoop.
Nice idea by Wakati.
Wakati in now. Nice. Quick, you can see Stillman Mahan's quick hands.
Baloo. Trey kind of lost where he was, but Reno misses the shot.
And Baloo gets the rebound to Pedro. Oh, and it is stolen. Right in the middle.
Yeah. Gift wrap for Michael Knight. Comes up with his first steal. Second Portland turnover. Meter kind of strips 22 Tom Nelson there. We're going to have a palming call. One of the rarer calls in basketball.
Teams are tied with 2 turnovers apiece. Simon Chadbourne checks back in, as does Louis Gaddis. Wakati and Alada will take a seat. So a few different looks here for Coach Russo tonight early.
I'm sure he's working on his combinations, while also probably not trying to show his hand. Good strip there by Meter.
And we're going to have a foul on either Fonseca or Gaddis.
It'll be Fonseca. Pedro's first. Portland's fourth.
Fonseca, his first. Team foul number 4.
(11-3) with a minute left here in the first quarter. Gaddis with the rebound. Fonseca on the break. Up and in. Oh my God, is that sweet.
Swatted from behind by Baloo.
Baloo has had at least 1 block in each game this year for the Bulldogs.
Using those long arms.
Half a minute left here in the first quarter. 13-3 is the score. The Dogs are up by 10 here in Gorham. The Dogs beat the Rams last game, the Deering Rams, and now they're going to try to beat the Gorham Rams. Banked home by Larry Bird, number 33, Michael Knight.
I didn't hear him call it, Steve. A foul inside, I believe on Reno.
Foul number 52, Ryan Reno, his second personal. Team foul number 6.
Next time the Dogs will be 1-1.
Number 52, Bryce Womack.
Chadbourne.
Oh, nifty little inbound play there, Steve, but it didn't work out.
No, but it looked sweet. And instead, the float does not, the short jumper does not hit for Bodie Meter. So, at the end of the first quarter, it's 13-6, Dogs in front. Here we go, second quarter action here from Gorham.
Portland really controlling the boards in the first quarter, out-rebounding Gorham 12-5. Gorham played Deering. Deering out-rebounded them 36-16. So a big advantage again. With Gorham playing their second city team of the year.
You know, everybody has Simon's number.
No, they have to.
Look at Lotto. He's bumped. Here comes Simon. Boom.
And that's the inside-out look that you want, Steve. Out of a zone, they can't collapse off everyone.
Oop. Looked like steps. Oop. Nice move, but there's Pedro once again. Too much.
Well, one-man pressure. Neto has to be careful with that off arm. It's a favor call of the officials, especially late in the season. And Gorham throws it away. Third turnover, 4 for Portland.
15 into the second quarter here. It's a 10-point Portland lead, 16-6.
A good
Ooh,
lob.
what a nice feed.
Foul be on Bryce Womack.
Yeah, you know, it looked a little bit like ball to me, but
he got hate to disagree with you, Steve, but he got him way down low. Got him with the body.
See, there you go.
23, Trey below at the line, shooting 2.
That's why you're the analyst. You know the game.
Or at least I pretend to.
23, Jordan Bretton, now on the floor for Gorham.
Ballou with his third point of the game. Jordan Bretton will come into the game now. Senior co-captain. Ballou hits both. His fourth point of the game. 18-6 is the score.
Portland definitely coming out swinging here. But Gorham with their shooting ability come back on virtually any team. And Ballou takes a charge there, sliding under. We haven't seen much of that from him. But good work by Trey to slide in, absorb the contact, and go down.
Offensive foul number 43, Kyle Haynes.
That's Haynes' second foul. Around the horn, Fonseca can't get it off.
3-second violation on Gaddis. We've seen him get nabbed for that a couple times this year. Set a good screen for Ballou, but just didn't move his feet quick enough.
It's a fast game.
Good body control there by Bretton.
Great defense by the Dogs.
And we'll have a travel. 5 turnovers apiece.
And Bodie Meter will check in for Jordan Bretton. So a few different looks for Coach Carter as well.
Meter, one of the top shooters on this team. I'm sure Coach Carter's trying to rotate him through and see who can get the hot hand. We'll have a moving screen on Ballou as they try to get Chadbourne free. Trey's first. 15 foul for the Bulldogs.
Unfortunate because Simon found his rhythm.
We have a little confusion at the scorer's table right now.
Ethan Thay has checked in for Portland, number 32.
Confusion was the foul call, which was on Ballou.
Number 23, Trey Ballou. Who's first? Team foul number 5.
Gaddis with the rebound. Pedro. Great hang time. Thay right there. And he's fouled.
Mark Carter is not a happy camper with that.
It's going to be on Grant Nadeau.
It looked like he was straight up.
Excuse me, they called it on Breton.
32 Ethan Thay at the line for Portland.
Carter's still fired up. And if they have assessed a technical against Mark Carter. See if it's direct on Carter or bench.
That matters. Why?
I believe bench Carter might be able to stand. And it is bench.
Interesting. Now Ethan has to shoot it, or he's the best shooter on the court right now?
I'm not sure if they're going to give him his 2, I believe, first.
I got it.
Then I believe Coach Russo will be able to choose, presumably, Simon Chadbourne.
Back on the floor for Gorham. Back into Portland. Number 3, Stephen Maine. Number 23, Trey Blue.
Shock and awe at Simon Chadbourne shooting the technicals.
Trey Ballou checks back in, too. Oh, must be a hard bucket up there. Portland enjoys a 12-point lead, 18-6. Make it 19-6.
Only 2 of 7 from the foul line for Portland.
Gaddis to inbound close to us. 5 minutes left in the first half. And
we'll have a travel. Fonseca caught with steps.
That is a big, imposing person to be in front of you while you're trying to get your shot off, but you're going to get 2 chances now. Pedro's second.
For Gorham, they just need buckets. They need points on the board here. They're a good enough shooting team that you'd assume that the charity stripe would be good to them.
Nadeau hits his first bucket of the night. He hits both of them. He's averaging about 8.5 points a game. Alato for 3.
Jeremiah Alato for 3.
Opens it up here, 22-8 with 4:24 left. Reno. Boy, Portland is very quick getting up there on defense and presenting shots.
That'll be a block on Gaddis. Looking to say that he was moving when he got hit. Count the basket.
Portland foul 33, Louis Gaddis, his first. Haynes at the line for Gorham, shooting 1.
Big momentum shift here, Steve. They can knock down this foul shot. Cut the lead to 11. Trey Blue, jack of all trades, mopping up the sweat under the basket.
He's a great young man. We got a chance to see him and speak with him a couple of times at football games this year. A lot of enthusiasm.
Great kid.
And the bucket to Haynes. And he does cut it to 11. 4 minutes left here in the first half. a steal.
And a foul. It'll be on Stillman Mahan, his second. Portland's 8th.
Gorham, foul number 3, Stillman Mahan, his second. Team foul number 8.
3:50 left in the first half. 22-11 is the score. We'll be back.
Timeout. Now from Portland number 1.
Haynes hits one. He'll earn another. Down to a 9-point lead. 22-13 Portland.
Yeah, inside to Trey, in and out. The rebound will come to Tyler Haynes. Quickly down.
The foul on Olato. Just a half step behind the play. Gave a little contact. Olato's first, Portland's 9th team foul.
Gorham, foul number 5, Jeremiah Olato, his first. 31 Grandin on the line for Gorham.
So Gorham inches ever closer with the foul shot by Grant Nadeau. He's got 3 buckets in this quarter, all foul shots. They get 4. Now it's a 7-point Portland lead.
9-3 run by Gorham.
Pedro for 3. Wakati inside to Ballou.
Right idea with the dish. And Trey will get fouled.
Rams foul number 23, Jordan Breton.
Breton's third. The free throw woes continue for Portland.
22, Tom Nelson, and 35, Nick Strout back on the floor for Gorham.
Tom Nelson and Nick Strout are in for Gorham.
Gorham perfect from the foul line.
Portland not.
Portland, I believe, 3 of 8. My count is correct.
Nice defense. Wakati steals. He's got Fonseca on the break. Up and in. He is so powerful, Fonseca. What an athlete. All started by Ronaldo Wakati. 25-15. It's back up to a 10-point Portland lead. 2:40 left in the first half. Bounced out kind of far.
And there's the inside-out look from Haynes.
Nice ball movement. 11th point on that 3 for Haynes. 25-18. 2 minutes left in the first half. Gorham is right back in this game. Pedro covers up and in. His 8th point of the game. Pedro averaging 10 a game. Whoop, travel. Well, there's going to be a foul.
There'll be a hand check on Simon Chadbourne, I believe. There it is.
His second.
Portland over the limit, so Gorham will be shooting 2.
His second, team foul number 10. Gorham in the double bonus at the line, number 14, Bodie Meter.
Portland will also be in the double bonus if they get a chance to, if they get fouled. Well, the rim is not kind to players on either end of the court tonight.
First missed foul shot for the Rams. And coming from one of their better shooters, Bodie Meter.
I should have clarified that a little bit. Wasn't helpful in that particular one shot.
Well, but you know what, Steve? I think that's correct, though. I mean, Gorham has not been shooting great from the floor. Their foul shots have saved them. Another steal.
Oh, Trey Ballou with a monster block.
Not quitting on the play, catching up from behind.
Three, Stillman, Mahan, back in the game.
.133 left. We'll have to take our word for it. It was a great block. And up and in for Nick Strout.
And don't look now, Steve. We have a 6-point game.
Otto floats it up. That doesn't fall. Rebound comes to Haynes.
Good dish inside.
Haynes for 2. He has taken over this game. 1 minute left here in the first half. It's now a 4-point contest, 27-23.
That'll be a block. They will call a block on Meter, I believe. And we'll see Alato shooting 2. Crowd didn't like it.
Number 5, Jeremiah Alato at the line.
Alato at the line, trying to make it a 6-point lead if you can.
Nothing has fallen for Portland from the charity stripe.
Now back on the floor for Gorham, number 33, Michael Knight.
Oh for 2 from Alato. And he'll have rebound contested off Wakati.
Nice effort. Griffin Buckley and Ethan Fay will check in for Jeremiah Alato and Ronaldo Wakati. 41.6 seconds left. It's a 4-point Portland lead.
Buckley providing a little one-man pressure here on Nato.
Almost bumped. Ooh.
Good motion for Gorham here.
19 seconds as the clock ticks down. 12 seconds, 10, 9.
Here comes the high screen. And we'll have a block on Buckley.
Gorham foul number 2, Griffin Buckley, his first. Rams in the double bonus at the line number 31, Grant Neto shooting 2.
Neto with a chance to make it a 2-point game.
And in the game for Portland, number 15, Finn Katz-Cronin.
So Finn Katz-Cronin comes in for Buckley.
Six seconds. We'll see who puts up the last shot for Portland.
Greenwood's in, Mahan. Ballou in the middle. At the buzzer, it doesn't fall. So the Bulldogs will take a 4-point lead into the locker room at halftime. We're going to start second half action directly from the locker room here. Portland enjoying a 27-23 lead, and I say the term enjoying loosely as Gorham has fought all the way back here. First half, Pedro Fonseca led Portland Look at that nice fall away for Tyler Haynes. Add to his total, he leads all scorers now with 15, led with 13 at the half. Louis Gaddis had 7 all in the first quarter. Here comes Pedro dribbling past several. Haynes with the rebound, and we have
it's going to be a charge. Wow. The fans not happy with that, Steve. And off the block and charge calls I've seen so far, I think that one could have gone the other way. And that's going to be the 4th foul on Jordan Breton, so he will spend an awful big chunk of this second half on the bench.
Ethan Thay will come back in for Simon Chadbourne.
And we'll have a timeout, Portland.
So, 27-25, it's now a 2-point Gorham lead. So Gaddis to inbound. Gorham drops back. Ooh, ill-advised. Thay skies for that rebound. Gaddis. Alado with the no look to the left. Takes it in.
A good finish by Jeremiah Alado there.
His 5th point of the game.
And there's the switch they're looking for. Drawing Ballou out of the paint. We'll have 3-second violation. Second one we've seen called tonight, one on each team.
So Bryce Womack, number 53, checks in for Gorham. It's a 4-point Portland lead. Portland had a 15-point halftime lead at Gorham and lost that game.
It'll stay Portland ball off the deflection. A lot of looking for the foul call, but we'll have to settle with keeping the basketball.
Way out. Greenwood gets it. Oops. Alado for 3, and he hits it.
A nice look from Alado inside out from the corner.
His 8th point, his second 3 of the game. 32-25 is the score.
He has all 5 of Portland's points in the second half.
Oh my goodness gracious. Haynes through traffic. 32-27 and up and in. 2 for Pedro. That was quick.
Oh, nice pull up.
That's going to be Portland ball.
That right idea though. Got Gaddis to bite on the shot fake, but aired it out of the 15-footer.
Ballou up and in for 3.
Good stick by Trey right after one pass.
His 8th point of the game. Makes it a 10-point Portland lead here in the third quarter. Just 3 minutes into it.
10-2 run in the last 2 minutes, Steve.
Wide open and hitting it is Nick Strout. His 5th point of the game. 37-30, 4:37 left in the third quarter. Pedro to Greenwood in the corner. Doesn't fall, but Trey Ballou is there with the rebound. Ooh, he's bumped.
He'll be hocked.
He is fouled.
It'll be on Bryce Womack, his second. Gorham's second in the second half.
He'll be shooting 2. From the line, Trey Ballou.
See if Portland can reverse their foul shooting woes. Shooting only 25% in that first half.
4 for 12, is it? Or 3 for 12?
3 for 13. 5 for 13 now.
Ooh, Greenwood. Well,
a good fight by Richard Greenwood there.
Really was a great fight by everybody. Oh. Gaddis comes down and no call made by Nelson. On Nelson, I should say. That
Ballou's hacked.
Is a hard foul.
Ryan Reno's third foul. As you'll see, Ballou back shooting too. Stop me if you heard that before, Steve.
Well, not only that, we've heard Gorham having 3 fouls to none for Portland to start a half. That's how the first half started.
And Portland still not able to find its stroke from the foul line.
Number 41 is Henry O'Neill, and he'll check in for Reno. Ballou hits 1 of 2. That's his 10th point of the game.
Full man pressure coming from Portland.
39-30 is the score. Dogs in front. Gaddis.
Good box out.
Stolen. And heads-up play by
It's a foul on Gaddis. Push from behind.
Yeah, but that was a heads-up play by Pedro to begin with. Kind of fake going up and let Meter succeed or fail of his own accord.
They're going to call a foul on the floor. I tend to agree with Mark Carter here, Steve. That was definitely the act of shooting. Portland showing 2-3 zone here off the inbound, as they often do. Skip passes against the zone, key to stretching it out.
3 minutes now left in the third quarter. 9-point Portland lead, 39-30. Back and forth. Now, what do we have here?
Well, a technical foul against, I believe, Volato. Whatever it was, Steve, I missed it. Checking on the rebound. Interesting call. Volato didn't seem to be too charged up about anything. Just beats me as to what he got called for. 2 shots on the ball for Gorham, though, and they capitalize on both.
They're down by 7. Volato looks like he's having fun out there regardless.
Frenetic defense here. Yeah, it'll be a block. His third personal. Coach Russo asking refs about a 5-second call there as Volato played very tough D.
Haynes with it. Around the horn here in the middle.
Horn again showing the zone.
Greenwood with the rebound. Hard rebound there. He goes down. Trey on the corner. Greenwood for three.
A little short. Good
Haynes.
box out by Meter.
The no look to the left. And it is, oh gosh. Hell, stolen.
Henry O'Neill down with the rebound, and Gaddis takes it away. Gorham not afraid to pull the trigger from range, but things aren't quite falling for them so far tonight. But with a team like this, all it takes is one or two to start the parade.
Meter with the rebound on the Ballou miss. 1.5 minutes left in the third quarter. 39-32. The three is up, it doesn't fall. Ballou with yet another rebound. Lotto for three.
Short
that
again.
Doesn't fall. Rebound by Nick Strout. 14 is Meter. Watch out for Haynes.
And a big Gaddis push. Gaddis bumped him with his chest. I believe that'll be the fourth foul on Gaddis, and it is.
Foul 33, Luke Gaddis. His third personal. Now we gave for number 1, Ronaldo McCarthy. The number 3, Simon Chadwick.
Simon Chadwin back in. McCarty is in as well.
That's going, for certain that was going up. Inside out three.
Bodie Meter for three, a very crucial three. 4-point lead for the Bulldogs, 39-35, 45 seconds left in the third quarter.
And Fonseca will be fouled. Gorham fans wanted a 5-second call. As we saw a long count on the other end.
That'll be on Haynes, his third.
Rams foul 43, Tyler Haynes, his third personal. First on the team, number 10, Pedro Fonseca. Got a line for the Bulldogs, shooting 2.
Nice touch.
31 Grandale back on the floor for Ward.
So Haynes is going to have to take a seat here. Replaced by Grant Nadeau, had 4 foul shots in the second quarter.
You know, under 30 seconds to play, Coach Carter's not willing to risk a cheap foul.
Pedro
would be his
above-
fourth.
That's right, and excuse me, Pedro above his average by 2 right now. He's got 12 points. Oop. Little push.
Travel. 10th Gorham turnover to 11 for Portland. Dogs get the ball back with under 5 to play.
Lotto with 2 seconds.
Beautiful take.
What a great effort by Jeremiah Alato. He will bring the Dogs now an 8-point lead. We'll be back with fourth quarter action in a moment. Fourth quarter action. Steve Schwartz, Frank Myatt, Bobby Tavanian on camera for WPPS TV 1302, bringing you Portland Bulldog boys basketball all season long, and the girls as well at times.
Nice take by Fonseca, all alone at top. Side against the 3, and gets the higher percentage shot.
It's a 10-point Portland lead. Haynes is in with 4 fouls.
Inside out look to Meter.
Well, it's his second 3 and as many chances here.
And it's that inside out look, Steve, allows the shooter to step into the shot, square with the basket. Here comes the trap.
Haynes Goes scoops around Pedro, but Baloo with the rebound. Wakati to Alato in the corner. Ooh, in and out. He's having a great game. Baloo comes right up with it.
Portland's going to spread it out here.
Why not? 6:49 left. Well, Pedro, heads up play. Open in the corner is Chadbourne. It doesn't fall. Burn a little time off the clock, though. 6.5 minutes left. 45-38 is the score. Dogs in front here in Gorham. Not enough oomph on that.
Oh, great vision, but right idea, but Wakati just overthrew Chadbourne.
Baloo in double figures, both in scoring and in rebounds tonight. He's got a double-double. .45-38 now. Quickly up court. Meter once again. And he hits it again. Watch out for Bodie Meter, folks. He had 3 threes against Noble. He had 2 against Deering in a losing cause, 2 against Scarborough.
And Coach Russo will take a full timeout.
Jeremiah allowed her to take the ball in. The Dogs now lead is down to 4 on the strength of 3.
Oh, great backdoor cut.
Really
Gaddis
was.
can't quite finish. Got behind Haynes. Fonseca found him, but nothing doing.
Yeah. Nice effort by Grant. Nato makes it a 2-point game with 5.5 minutes left. And you have got to think that Gorham believes. Alada with a nifty move. That is a basketball move. Back to 4. Miller's, well, he was alone.
We'll have a foul. We'll see if it's on Fonseca or Baloo. And we will be Fonseca. Pedro's 3rd. Bulldogs 5th.
Shooting 2 is the great shooter, Bodie Meter. He's got gold on his shoes. Greenwood will come in for Gaddis, and Breton will come in for Strout.
Breton playing with 4 fouls. But at this point, Steve, I think you just got to take the shot if you're Gorham.
Well, Meter brings the Rams to within 2.
Big possession here for Portland.
If you're a Bulldogs fan, it's not the most relaxing game.
That's going to be an offensive foul. Pedro with the left arm reaching out, and that's going to be his 4th.
Offensive foul number 10, Pedro Fonseca. His 4th personal, 6 on the team.
So he's in foul trouble. Gaddis in foul trouble with 4 apiece. Alato with 3.
Coach Russo letting the officials have it a little bit.
And we mean a little bit. I've not seen him get a T in all the years that we've been covering this team.
Neither have I.
Meter. Ooh. Nice shot, but Baloo with a rebound on the miss. Simon looking for Greenwood. He's got Pedro open on the left. Instead, he's going to take it himself.
Beautiful pull-up. You know, Steve, we haven't seen Chadbourne pull up from 15 feet a whole lot lately. That might be a new shot that he can go to more often.
So Nadeau with 2, no travel called, still within 2, Gorham. 49-47, and you know that if the ball is taken and Gorham scores, this place is going to erupt.
And Chadbourne posting up, which we don't see very often. Oh, steal.
Here we go. Yeah, that's going to be a foul on Meter.
It's going to be his 3rd. 5th on Gorham. Both teams inching closer to the bonus.
His 3rd personal. Team foul number 5.
Here comes Pedro. He's got Meter on him.
Now have a moving screen, I believe, on
Greenwood?
No, 5-second call, Steve.
Oh my goodness.
We'll have a timeout, Gorham.
We are back. It's a 2-point Portland lead. It is Gorham's ball.
Huge possession here, Steve. We'll see what Coach Mark Carter drew up coming out of the timeout.
Haynes. Stolen. Jump. No. Greenwood comes up with it.
Greenwood fighting on the ground is like watching a football scrum there. Who comes out of the pile of the ball? And it's Richard Greenwood. They're putting the count on. We'll have a timeout, Portland.
Yeah, there's an issue with respect to that count. It's 49-47, 2:40 left. So it's Portland ball, and I guess as you suggest during the break, Frank, it's interpretation of the referee as to when the 5 count starts.
Yeah, absolutely closely guarded as a loose term. I think that pass was intended for Ballou, but Fonseca jumped his own man.
Jump ball, heads up play by Fonseca. The crowd is apoplectic.
Now they definitely wanted a foul there. It'll be Gorham ball off the arrow, which not necessarily a bad thing, moves the arrow pointing towards Portland. And that's going to be a foul on Nolato.
Yeah, and that's 4 for Jeremiah.
Gorham shooting 1-1, so the foot momentum change there with the possession arrow, giving Gorham the ball. They're going to get shots out of it off the inbound.
They're down by 2. Grant Nadeau, who has sunk, I believe, all of his foul shots tonight. He's had 4 tries. Doesn't hit that one, though. Pedro with the rebound. 2:22 left.
Ooh. Fonseca has to be careful with that off arm.
Sets up for the 3.
And there's it out. And he's going to hear about it.
Coach Russo not delighted about that shot selection. 2-point Portland lead, 2 minutes left here in regulation.
High screen. Portland switches. Travel. 12th turnover for Gorham to 15 for Portland.
Simon comes down.
Chadbourne bring the ball up. Look for Gorham. No, they won't jump it. Portland's going to spread the floor here with 90 seconds left. Offensive foul. That'll be 5 on Nolato. He's got to know where he is in that situation, Steve.
Yeah, he's out of the game, and the Dogs lose him. 12 points for Jeremiah Nolato tonight, and he is out.
And I believe Joe Russo will have want to say 30 seconds to decide on his replacement. And he'll take that to use as a little teaching moment here as he picks Ronaldo Wakati to go in.
Number 1, Ronaldo Wakati back in the game for the Bulldogs.
Wakati back in for the Dogs. The Dogs lose a very fine player here in the last minutes. But Wakati comes in.
Wakati clean slate of fouls. Look for him to be aggressive up top. Baloo late rotating, and they're going to call it on Wakati, I believe.
Yes, they are.
Trey had his head turned, didn't see the drive coming.
Bulldogs foul number 1, Ronaldo Wakati, who's first. 31, Greg on the line for Gorham.
He misses the first.
3, Stephen Maine back in the game for Portland.
Mahan back in for Portland.
So he hits 1 of 2, does NATO. And it's a 1-point Portland lead with a minute left.
And they're going to try to spread the floor here, force Gorham to come out and foul them. Gorham still has a foul to give. So Coach Carter's calling for a foul now, and his players are a little late on it. And we'll have the call there against Henry O'Neill. His first 6th on Gorham. And I'd expect the Rams to go for the quick steal off the inbound. And with 45 seconds left, probably get into the foul situation.
Stillman Mahan will inbound it as the Rams bring Jordan Breton back with 4 fouls.
Gorham not ready to foul yet. Portland's just content to bleed some time off the clock here. No count on yet. There it is. We'll have an armbar against Gorham. That looked like Haynes.
His 4th.
1-1 for Portland.
So a very good foul shooter is Pedro Fonseca, and this is a necessary shot here.
Foul shots can win or lose ball games.
Doesn't make it. But Greenwood on the floor again. Watch out, here comes Haynes.
He'll be fouled, I believe, by Chadbourne. Well, I believe the foul will be on Baloo.
His second. 43 channel Haynes at the line for Gorham shooting.
Very, very important shots here for Haynes. And you know, he is just willing it in. He knew he was going to make that. It's 49-49. There's 26.2 seconds left. What a game this has been, folks.
A violation on someone. It'll be on Gorham.
So it's a tie game. 49-49.
We'll see if Coach Russo runs it down, or if he grabs a timeout at some point here.
Inside is Greenwood.
But he throws it away.
Pass. Meter, 11 seconds left. Gorham sets up the last shot.
Carter's going to play it through. No foul. We'll go to overtime.
Oh my goodness, folks. We will head to overtime. The crowd is not happy. They wanted a foul. 49-49, a 4-minute overtime coming up. What a game. Frank Myatt, Bobby Tavanian, what a game we've got here now.
Here we are. We're going to tip it up. Original starters for Portland minus Jeremiah Alato. He'll be replaced by Stillman Mahan. As we'll tip it up for overtime.
Baloo wins the tip. Pedro has the ball. Gaddis is out there. Man in the middle. Oh my gosh, what a pass to Ballou.
Oh, inside out. Gorham closing out hard on Chadbourne. Oh.
Chadbourne, what a move.
Oh, what a shot.
Simon Chadbourne for three.
Behind the back dribble, crossed him up and knocked it down.
52-49, 3:13 left here in overtime.
Big defensive possession here for Portland.
That looked like traveling, but no call. Instead, Gaddis comes up with it, though.
Good hustle by Gaddis, playing with 4 fouls.
In the corner is Mayen, who's
Tip.
blocked. He follows. Jump and possession arrow should be Portland's.
That'll be Gorham. Portland won the tip.
Gorham's, that's right.
And a quick one-pass shot coming out for Portland.
Greenwood back on the floor for Portland. Nick Stroud checking in for Gorham.
Here we go. Goodness, what a game. Oh,
great
Simon.
steal by
hands.
Chadbourne.
Oh my gosh, what a move.
And they say Gaddis stepped out.
Still great hustle. Knocks about 15 seconds off the clock. 2.5 left. 52-49 is the score.
And Chadbourne was looking for the foul there, but still has to go up strong.
Yeah, that's going to be off. Oh, but underneath.
Meter underneath.
Yeah. Oh, skying up for that is Fonseca.
Now Portland's going to try to slow it down here, try to get a quality shot.
Why not? They have a 3-point lead. They can make it a two-possession game here, I guess. It kind of is.
One of those soul-searching possessions for Portland here. Gone are the days of give it to Amos in the overtime period. And Ballou will draw the foul. He'll go to the line, shooting 2, I believe.
Rams foul 52, Ryan Reno, his fourth personal. 23, Trey Ballou in the line for Portland.
Important bucket here.
As we heard our cameraman Bobby Tavanian say, between end of regulation and overtime, foul shots can win or lose you games. A great follow by Ballou.
Gets his rebound, but stolen.
He'll have a foul on Chadbourne.
His third.
And that'll put Gorham on the line.
Well, 53-49.
His third.
Tom Nelson will be shooting.
22, Tom Nelson in the line for the Rams, shooting 2.
Double bonus here. First one, no go. Second one does fall. It's a 3-point Portland lead.
90 seconds to play. Looks like Gorham is going to go three-quarter court. No, they're going to go full court.
Pedro loses his man, but almost
boy.
loses the ball, too.
That's going to be back court.
Yeah.
Mental errors there. 21st turnover for the Portland Bulldogs tonight. Uncharacteristically sloppy game. 14 for Gorham. It's exactly what Portland could not afford there.
As Grant Nadeau and Nick Strout check in for Gorham. His meter, he's got the ball. Dangerous. We're going to have a blood timeout. So Wakati's going to come in.
Back in for Portland.
Something we're familiar with, blood timeouts in wrestling, but this
A hand check by Wakati.
Wakati's going to get called. So he's going to send Meter to the line.
Meter, lights out shooter, not the guy you want on the foul line.
This first, 14. Cody Meter on the line, shooting 2.
Not that time.
Shooting 2.
33, Michael Knight, back on the floor for the Rams.
Gaddis is going to head to the locker room, or to the trainer anyway. Meter hits 1 of 2. It's a 2-point Portland lead with 1:11 left.
We'll see when Gorham goes to the foul, and there it is. It'll be 33, Michael Knight. Fonseca still shooting 1 and 1. 9th team foul for Gorham.
Rams foul number 33, Michael Knight, his first. 43, Tyler Haynes back in for Gorham. Number 10, Pedro Fonseca in the line for the Bulldogs.
Folks, this is about as exciting as it gets. It's a 2-point Portland lead, 53-51. There's 1:07 left here in the first overtime.
Big foul shot here for Pedro.
Doesn't fall. Reno with the rebound. Too much.
Big
Reno
rebound.
Wakati with the ball.
That's going to be a foul before the jump ball. And I believe that's on Breton, which will be his 5th. Also puts Gorham over the limit, so we'll see Ronaldo Wakati shooting 2.
Checking in for Breton will be Nick Strout. Wakati with a chance to make it a 2-possession game.
A couple big ones here. Foul shooting woes continue for Portland. Gaddis patched up. Will come right back in the game. And we'll have a timeout, Gorham.
60-second timeout.
No, he misses. And the rebound comes to Haynes. Missed everything for Gorham.
Oh, Wakati nearly picks his pocket. And they're going to have a foul. Oh, quick hands. But it was off the deflection, loose ball.
Gorham foul number 1, Ronaldo Wakati. There's no personal, 31 grand out of the line, shooting 2.
Grant Neto chance to tie it up.
Well, one of the best foul shooters on the team.
His
Greenwood
foul
for Wakati.
His foul shot with 26 seconds left in the 4th. Sent it to overtime. You tie it up again here.
So Grant Neto has 11 points, and 8 of them.
There's the inside out look for Chadbourne.
Oh my goodness, that's what you wanted.
Loose ball. Timeout. I believe timeout called Portland. Heads up play by Simon Chadbourne.
Yeah, 53-53. We'll be back. Folks, a very, very important inbound here for Portland. We'll see what Coach Russo, Giordano, and company have cooked up.
He's got to get it in.
He did. Joel Rogers and Carmine Rumo round out the set of coaches here tonight.
There's a trap. Oh, and he gives it away. Good foul there. Good foul by Fonseca. It is his 5th, but you can't allow a layup to decide that game.
Well, Reno shooting 2-1 can put Gorham up by 1.
Coach Russo is going to go with Griffin Buckley in to replace Fonseca.
22, Tom Nelson checking in for Gorham.
2 massive free throws here for the Gorham Center. He clangs the first.
Well, we've got Gaddis and Ballou inside here.
Looks like Coach Russo might be going with Stowe and Mahan on a make.
He doesn't make
Rebound
it,
falls.
but Haynes comes up with the rebound.
Gorham's going to hold for 1 here.
It's Meter. He hits it. Oh my God!
We'll see. They're going to have to confer with the officials. And the officials are waving it off.
The officials are walking out, and the police are going to walk them out. It was a heck of a game, but Griffin Buckley hit that 3. It looked like before time expired.
That is unbelievable, Steve.
So, Frank, 56-53 in a wild game here tonight. I don't know. It looked like there might have been time with that last Griffin Buckley shot. What do you think?
Well, and Steve, the official on this end was very quick to signal no basket. That's kind of one of those bang-bang calls where, honestly, I don't know what you do in that situation. Unless you're certain, which hopefully he was, maybe you got to call it good. But either way, they don't get any closer than that.
No, it was actually a very exciting game. Tonight, the Gorham Rams were led by Tyler Haynes with 20 points. Tremendous effort all the way around. That all-important basket there at the end by Meter. I mean, what a game for the ages here tonight.
And Steve, a game that we could very likely see later on towards the end of February in the state title. These are 2 of the top teams in their respective regions, and both showing the ability to battle through to an overtime game that nearly went double overtime.
That's right. Alato led the Dogs tonight. Well, actually, Pedro led the Dogs with 14. Jeremiah Alato had 12. Trey Ballou had 11 points. Simon Chadbourne had 9 in the losing effort. Trey Ballou, Pedro Fonseca, lights out with respect to rebounds tonight, but you got to just put it all together sometime, and the Dogs come up just that short tonight.
Absolutely, Steve. And the turnover number, Portland with 22 turnovers, have to take better care of the basketball, have to shoot better from the foul line. So definitely a situation where a winnable game for Portland, and hopefully a learning experience going forward.
Well, folks, the Dogs fall to 5-2. Gorham improves to 6-3, I believe. And next up will be Edward Little at the Expo, and we'll bring it to you on WPPS TV 1302. This is Steve Schwartz, along with Frank Myatt, for Bobby Tavanian on camera. For WPPS, saying so long from Gorham, where tonight the Rams defeat the Dogs 56-53. Good night.